At the age of 22, Rory McIlroy has accomplished a goal that he set for himself as a child, to be the #1 golfer in the world.
Settle in as we rewind the week with the latest edition of Monday Backspin from PGA TOUR.com.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Balionis. Well, he has done it again. After a devastating loss to the Masters in 2011, Rory McIlroy bounced back with an incredible 8-stroke victory at the very next major championship, the U.S. Open, to claim his first major win. Well, last week, McIlroy had a chance to claim the #1 spot in the world, but fell to Hunter Mahan in the championship match at the Accenture Match Play Championship, but came right back a week later to take over that #1 spot at the Honda Classic over an incredibly impressive field. The young Northern Irishman said that as a little kid, he would tell people when he grew up that he wanted to be the official #1 golfer in the world and win a lot of majors. Well, one of those goals has now been accomplished as he bumps Lou Donald down after 40 weeks of holding that position. McIlroy was a strong contender on the tough PGA National Champions course all week long, proving that after 3 previous starts here, he finally figured out 3 of the toughest consecutive holes on tour, the Bear Trap. McIlroy, who had played holes 15, 16, and 17 at a combined 16 over par in his first 3 starts, did a complete 180 this year, playing those tumultuous holes at 3 under overall without dropping his shot there all week. So, without further ado, let's hear from the new official #1 golfer in the world.
If you look back at videos of me when I'm 10 or 11 years old, the interviewer would say, Roy, what do you want to do or what do you want to be when you grow up? And I always say I want to be the best golfer in the world and I want to win majors. And I got one of those last year, was able to win my first major.
McIlroy becomes just the 16th player ever to claim that top spot. So as the Northern Irishman celebrates his 3rd tour victory, Tiger Woods is probably heading home feeling pretty good about his game as the former world #1 recorded his lowest final round score in his career. Woods, who is making his 2nd consecutive start of the 2012 season, said on Friday that he felt a low round coming on this weekend. On Saturday, his game still wasn't clicking, but on Sunday, he turned his prediction into reality as he recorded a final round 8 under 62, including 2 eagles and no bogeys to finish in a tie for 2nd. Woods will be playing this week at the 2nd World Golf Championships event of the season, the Cadillac Championship, and if he can roll Sunday's play into the no-cut event this week, he has a serious shot of recording his first victory since the 2009 BMW Championship. Someone else to keep an eye on this week will be Lee Westwood, who, with the win at Doral, could take away that #1 spot in the world as quickly as McIlroy earned it. Westwood finished up his week in Palm Beach in solo 4th. For more on what to remember from a tremendous week at the Honda Classic, let's throw it out to Bob Stevens from SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio.
They ought to change the name of this place to PGA International. Wedged in between 2 World Golf Championship events, the Honda Classic has decided to take advantage of that opportunity and invite a lot of the international players to stay over between the Accenture Match Play and the Cadillac Championship, and a lot of them do. You're as liable to see a McIlroy or a Harrington or a Westwood at the top of the leaderboard as you are one of the local guys. Speaking of local guys, of course, this tournament boomed this year with the addition of a guy who lives just up the road, Tiger Woods. Having him here for 4 days was absolutely spectacular and will be a special moment in Honda Classic history. And speaking of that history, Honda renewed for a few more years. They've been a sponsor on the PGA Tour of this tournament since 1982. Any of you remember an '82 Honda? Yeah, that's what they were selling back then. We, of course, are going to get in our '82 Honda and head down the road, down I-95, about an hour, to Doral, to the TPC Blue Monster at next week's World Golf Championships Cadillac Championship. Nick Watney, Dustin Johnson, and all those internationals will be dueling for that championship. We'll have coverage beginning on SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio beginning Thursday at noon Eastern.
Thanks, Bob. You can catch live action from the Cadillac Championship on PGATour.com all week as our live-at coverage returns with tee to green coverage from the par 3 13th and 15th holes beginning at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. And also, the Nationwide Tour heads to Santiago, Chile for the Chile Classic presented by Pacific Rubiales. You can track all of the live scoring on PGATour.com. And on Monday, tune in to an exciting new series on Golf Channel titled Down the Stretch, where you can watch exclusive coverage of winner Rory McIlroy along with Keegan Bradley and rookie Harris English. It's all about their journey through the final round of the Honda Classic. That airs Monday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on Golf Channel.